Welcome to question 15 from the 2020 TMUA, paper 1. The question asks us to find the positive difference between the two real values of x, for which log to the base 2 of x raised to the power of 4 plus 12 times log to the base 2 of 1 over x squared minus 2 to the power of 6 is equal to 0. We are given 6 possibilities. Pause the video here and read through the possibilities and have a go at answering this question for yourself. Let's start by noticing that we can use log laws in order to rewrite the expression log to the base 2 of 1 over x, because when we have the log to some base of a fraction, we can rewrite that as log of the numerator minus log of the denominator. So log to the base 2 of 1 over x is log to the base 2 of 1 minus log to the base 2 of x. And log to the base anything of 1 is equal to 0. So log to the base 2 of 1 is 0. So this just equals minus log to the base 2 of x. But we can notice that in this expression, we are squaring this term. And minus 1 squared is just 1. So in fact, log to the base 2 of 1 over x squared is just equal to log to the base 2 of x squared. So we have log to the base 2 of x to the fourth power and log to the base 2 of x squared. What about this constant term here, 2 to the 6? Well, we can evaluate that as just being equal to 64. And therefore we can rewrite this equation as log to the base 2 of x to the fourth power plus 12 times log to the base 2 of x squared minus 64 equals 0. And now what's a really important observation that we can make? Well, this is just a quadratic equation in log to the base 2 of x squared, because when we square this, we just get log to the base 2 of x to the fourth power. So what that means is we can use whatever our favourite method is in order to solve this equation for log to the base 2 of x squared. So you can use the quadratic formula, or you complete the square. We can complete the square. Or what I'm going to do is factorise this. So this factorises nicely because we can see that 16 minus 4 is 12, and 16 times minus 4 is minus 64. So we can rewrite this line just like this. And therefore that tells us that log to the base 2 of x squared is equal to minus 16 or 4. But we're looking for real values of x, and therefore log to the base 2 of x must be real. And when we square a real number, we can only ever get something greater than or equal to 0. So it can't equal minus 16, that doesn't make any sense. So we therefore just see that the equation tells us that log to the base 2 of x squared must equal 4. So what does that tell us? Well, there are two numbers which when we square them get to 4, and those are plus or minus 2. So log to the base 2 of x must equal plus or minus 2. So now that we know this, we can raise everything to the power of 2 and see that therefore x is equal to 2 to the power of 2 or 2 to the power of minus 2. And indeed we can find both of these values. 2 squared is 4 and 2 to the minus 2 is 1 over 2 squared, so it's a quarter. And therefore what the question asks us to find is the difference between the two solutions to this equation. So we can find that, and it asks us to find the positive difference. We want to take the smaller one away from the larger one. So that difference is 4 minus a quarter, and that's just equal to 15 divided by 4. So if you look at the options from the start of the question, this is just option C. So our answer is C.